The format, as always, it's 3 rounds, 1 minute each. Y'all saw the last ones, I assume, so you know how it runs. I will cut you off if you take too long. But yeah, shall we get a coin flip going and decide who's going to go first? Who's calling it?
Booty.
I'll do heads.
Heads, okay. It's tails. So, Il, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, excellent. Then as soon as you start spitting, I'll start the timer.
All right. I bought this kids.com and y'all acting like I fucked his mom. I don't mean to bop the drum, dude, but I banged your mom and your grandma too. 19. Is that your age or your IQ? This guy's half my age. Seriously, I'll be dead in 3, but he's got 40 fucking years to be forever mad at me. I ain't joshing ya, so let me caution ya. I've stolen more careers than none like Joshua. Think you can burn me? I'll sit you down like Bernie. Call me Donald Trump, cause you wish you never heard of me. You ain't Fire Force, can't heat the hate fanning. Last thing you hear from me is Special Beam Cannon! Crying like you rabbits, you dumb nematode. The only thing you rabbits is because you're in 1 episode. At this stage in the game, you're desperate for a listen. You know how I know? I used to fuck guys like you in prison. You're not nerdcore, you're a jock wannabe. Like I'm gonna get beat by a student athlete.
Okay, time.
Might as well be Dre, dude.
We've run out. Okay, that's the full minute. It goes quicker than you think, right? Okay, thank you. First round, versus your chance to respond. Let's go.
For this battle, I signed with blood on a contract to detach the head of all my detractors. You got 15 years in nerdcore with no hits or bops. Nigga, you need to stop. You're garbage and I'm here to press you like a trash compactor. It's been here for a mere months and my skill is past yours. What the fuck are you talking about? You peak at 500 plays. I literally do that in a week or 2. You believe this, dude? The fucking nerve of you is unbelievable. Like seeing you share the stage with anyone who doesn't follow you. A Google search to find your washed up ass isn't even clear. On Raw, if I see you, I'll rotate these arms like Luffy in 4th gear. I'll toss away the ring above my head and grow horns and do some fear. It's been about a decade, and your decay I won't delay. You're a bitch, and in person I'm throwing hands. You'll catch a fade. When you fall on Raw, I'll pull out the blade for some fillet. When I breathe, they'll go ghost like Danny fans. He'll pass away from iron, gripped within my fist. No Danny Rand. Iron pressed within his chest. No Iron Man. Armored up, iron in hand. It's locked. Boom, repulsar blast sound. Cap is down, red and bloody from his head to his gown. Gill is ill. He caught a cold. Couple Folgers for the soldier.
I'm sorry, but I have to stop you there. Fine. Okay, round 2. Illgill, go ahead.
Hey man, let's collab. There might be something for us. Psych, I live in Hollywood and you're just a tourist. I get gigs along the Avenue of the Stars, and you haven't even bombed at a dollar beer dive bar. I'm a famous nerd. We ain't the same jock. I'm so sticking rich, I don't need a name drop. We ain't the same lame. I play the game lame. If you're so fucking hot, why don't you own your domain name? Look, asshole, you're a fucking asshole, so I charge you an asshole tax. So you better pay this asshole before this asshole turns that shit into a picture of my asshole. Facts. Wait. If I own the .com, does that mean my name is versus? Is this battle versus? Better burst out the hearse because Illgill curses his worsens. About to change his name to missing persons. Pay me. Or in a few years, when you do have some lonely stands, they won't be wondering why your name goes to Illgill's OnlyFans. Why do you want it?
Time.
That name's not even good.
Okay. Let's switch back to versus. Round 2. Let's hear it.
You literally sound like a mixture of anxiety and depression. And just like your career, I'm surprised it's still breathing. Your existence is like an anime that doesn't deserve another season. Deep inside, I'm not a violent dude, but you, murder's where I'm leaning. I'll draw the metal and grip it easy if you sleeping. I ain't talking about Z's. If I'm angry, then I'm golden. I ain't talking about Z's. Aiming at your heart, KO. Can't medicate this disease. Destructo disc! But it's a diss, now you're all dead. Z's, I get my drip from the river Styx. Bitch, I'm indestructible, please. I'll skin a goat like I'm Perseus and make a coat from the fleece. I'm with it feels like when facing excellence in your weakened knees. I'm what it feels like when you effortlessly rise above from beneath. My pen's large, it's been dragging a right heat. My pen name is Pendragon. Level 100 status. What I scripture against a rapper like you is hellish, but I foretold it like a rapture. My idealized vision of furniture is enemies' bodies hanging from the rafters. Your ass is grass, and I'm sending cattle out the pastures. Holy drip when I spit writtens out the Torah like a pastor. No rabbi. The force of the dark side makes them makes them choke like weak Jedi. You're not a rabbi, but I spit holy shit. Holy shit.
Time.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Time.
Illgill, we're starting the third and final round. Let's hear it.
All right. What's that, Sonny? I can't quite hear what you say. Every word I hear is just Senpai Yamate. You whack as a stack of H-Guy DVDs. Yo, hentai's on the internet, and like you, it's free! Yo, last year we threw a bukkake party at his place. So many people came. You should have seen his face. I'm Rock Lee, all dripping, no weights. You're an Attack on Titan villager. You get 8. Can't touch my Hisoka. You ain't gone. You can't have that. Ain't no fucking way you're giving me the badge back. Where's my money? Need to do promotion ass, Dusty needs some lotion ass. Where's my money? Ain't got no vocation ass, on summer vacation ass. Need to get his grind up before his fucking time's up. Because for sale signs up, and now you need a dime up. Where is my money? Here's a pro tip for you to clip and rebroadcast. Want to go nowhere fast? Just start a Nordcore podcast. And Shwabadi, cranky bitch.
Okay. Time.
I
Okay.
gotta throw some in at you guys. I gotta throw some in at you guys. Sorry.
Okay. Versus.
I gotta get everybody.
Versus.
Him talking about fucking me is actually throwing me off, yo.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
But,
Round three. All
right. T800 team, terminate every fucking thing I see with a red eye. You'll get shot online, eclipse, but no daylight. My tech tweets death. Them birds, how they sing if it's light mode. You type bold because you type in bold. That's quite bold. I'm bold. And no cap, all caps. I ain't got no chill because my heart's cold. Hold him like Kenny Rogers. He'll get decked and he'll fold. I come in sizzling, hot. You'll start playing with toys? Stop. I'll pull it. Bop. Headshot. Bop. Percussion shit. How this drumstick got so much kick and rhythm. I'm aiming at kids. Bop. Move out the way. Big body 143, close combat. Flare bliss, but with more degrees. The long nose will put him to sleep. He's getting drowsy. I do villainous shit because the endorphins. Crime alley energy leaving niggas like you as orphans. You're underestimating me due to your false sense of self-importance. Gatekeeping, but you can't guard me like you was balling against Jordan. The heat is in the air. You can call it a sunny day. Solar beam for the clips full of bullet seeds. I'll let it spray. No oppas getting away. They'll catch a fade. Fuck a fiend. I'll catch a homie. You're too slow to escape. Shelling your back like number 90. You want a brawl? Mega evolve. I throw hands. They break jaws, angry palm, you'll catch them all.
Time.
The way I utilize my place, what you feature. Sorry.
Okay. That's all 3 rounds. Man, y'all wrote some long verses. Okay, judges.
I like it. Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Obviously,
I'd way more, guys.
Obviously, there's actual history to this coming together. But Tev, let's talk about the battle.
Listen, this battle, pleasant surprise once again. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I ain't know what to expect from half, I should say. I knew my boy versus over here can spit. I ain't think he was going to come like this. The first round, clear versus. Clear. Illgill got a little slippy bippy, the trash compactor. He was sliding. He had the little cadence going. He had the Luffy, the Danny Phantom scheme was crazy. Second round, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta add shout out to Illgill though. That second round was fucking hilarious, bro. I'm talking about, I don't care. It had me dying. But that's not to say that versus wasn't talking. He had the God killing scheme. He was painting a picture that second round. I feel like if you didn't slip up and get that little like kind of choke off, I would give you the second round too. But I gotta edge out to Illgill. The third round, you body bagged him. The third round, you got him out there. The light, bold, tight font scheme, the bop scheme. Come on. You was talking your talk. 2-1 versus.
Diggs?
Yeah, I'm agree with Tev on this one. And slight differences. I have it 2-1 versus with a possible 3-0. Like if I listen to this back when it goes up, it definitely could be 3-0. But the second round I'm giving to Illgill slightly. because of the slip up by what's the name. But definitely 2-1. I gotta agree with Tev on everything he said. Although in the third round, I did like that fucking you should have seen his face. So many people came. That bar was fucking. It was funny, but it was fire at the same fucking time. That shit was fire. But when versus responded with all the schemes and the Pokemon setups and all that, it was cut and dry, bro. It was over, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. The first round for me, it was way closer. I don't know who took that one because they both did some kind of cool stuff, some kind of weird stuff. I know VsVs had that really cool iron scheme and the stuff like that. The issue with me for VsVs going through this is that he's got these really clever schemes that seem to need more time to sit with me. So the fact that he's kind of racing past them, they don't hit as hard as I think they could. Ill for me definitely took round 2, as you guys said. All of those 3 verses were funny from Ill, but the second one was the only one where it was like, oh, this is funny, and I feel like he's kind of punching. You know what I mean? But all in all, 2-1 VsVs. I think we're all in agreement there.
Yeah, that was a good battle, man. It was a good battle.
Yeah, very entertaining.
You got some shit going on, but that was fire. Thanks for
yeah, thank you both for showing up. And I guess Illgill,
Thanks for putting up with you guys. I know annoying.
Do you want to plug yourself in anywhere? Where can people find you? Where can they find whatever you post?
Illgill.com, guys. Yeah.
Okay, versus.
Illgill.com. Psych bitch versus soundtracks everywhere. VsVsSoundtracks. Fuck you, Illgill. Love you guys. Peace.
All right, see you guys. Man. Thank you.
My man said, I know I'm headed to the 3-0 or something. Like I know I'm headed to the 0-3, but you gonna hate me forever or whatever in the first bar.
Yeah.
Yo, please.
Yeah, and one thing I also felt like that if versus would have just slowed down a little bit, the shits would hit way harder. I understand because of the length of the scheme, he had to kind of speed it up. But if he would have slowed them shits down, them shits would have hit way harder than they
That's
did.
what I'm saying. Obviously, the schemes I could tell were clever, but I was only picking up on half of what he was saying because I didn't have enough time to sit with it and go, oh, like, that's the clever part. That's the flip. So, like, the iron one in the first round, he said, like, he did, like, 4, and I'm trying to remember them. The only one I can remember is the iron on the chest, like Iron Man.
Said something like, I go ghost like the Danny fan, some shit, the hand iron in the hand like Danny ran. That's the Iron Fist. Iron Man.
Yeah,
like,
that shit was so cool, but
I love, and then in the third round, I love all the Pokemon schemes. But again, if he would have slowed those Pokemon schemes down, them shits would have hit way harder.
You know what it is, man? He needs. It kind of reminds me of how like Daylight battles, right? Where he is constantly hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. And it's one of those things that you definitely have to go back and listen to. Also, he might strive better in like a 2-minute format, right? Mm-hmm. Where he can slow down and get some more stuff off. But with the 1-minute format, if you locked in, you just kind of gotta go. I wish he didn't slip up in the second round because I agree. It could definitely be a 3-0. If he didn't get a little bit slippy there.
The fact that he choked on a line where he was saying, you'll choke like a bad... And I was like, Then he spit some shit to slip him up. He got in his head. I was like, yo. Yeah, for sure.
I think the whole jail scheme is what really made versus slip up. Like, it fucked his head up, bro. Like, because honestly, I'm